Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here and I'm doing my TBR for the Authorathon. So before we get started, I just want to mention I'm not going to apologise for my appearance because, you know, I'm not contracted to put makeup on, but I have taken my makeup off. I'm in my pyjamas and that is because I was just sitting down to chill out for the evening with my daughter. Just before she goes to bed, I like to put my PJs on too and take all my makeup off. And then I watched Joanna Souza's video about the Authorathon readathon that she is running along with Sam from Thoughts on Tomes. It's going to be running from the 18th to the 24th of April and I thought it sounded really great and I wanted to get my TBR filmed so I could get it up so that I had it set because I like to plan a week in advance. So I'm going to tell you the books and there's 6 challenges. As Joanna says in her video, which I will link down below, if you've got a favourite author, you could just read books by that author all week. But there are 6 challenges in case you want to be a bit more structured, which is very much what I like. I am doing 2 buddy reads during this week, but thankfully they fit very nicely into some of the slots. So let's talk about the challenges. So, as you can see, Matilda is sitting down by the bookcase. It's not a ghost. She is just sitting there while I record this quickly. So the first challenge is to read a book by a favourite author, and this author is very quickly becoming my favourite. I read her short story collection Sweet Home recently and it was my first 5-star short story collection. I loved it and I am going to be buddy reading A Song for Issy Bradley by Caris Bray with Swirly Girly Reads this week, and so this is going to be my book by a favourite author. The next challenge is to read a book by a new to you author. Now I haven't actually got the book in my hands for that at the moment because I'm still waiting for it to come in the post, but it should be here very soon. And that is Crow Girl by Eric Axel Sund. I'm reading this along with the lovely Joss at Scribbles Reads. I think this is sort of a thriller, mystery, murdery book. I've heard it's got quite grotesque themes and quite strong themes. So I'm really excited to be reading that with her. So that will be my book from a new to me author. Next up is an author you're going to be giving a second chance to. I haven't really got a choice in this one, but Brandon Sanderson's been a bit hit and miss from me, and I really enjoy his Reckoners trilogy. I really enjoyed that a lot. However, I read the first Mistborn book and I didn't like it. So I'm going to give Brandon Sanderson and the Mistborn world a second chance because I have to read the second in this trilogy for the SFF Awards. So I'm going to read the first, The Alloy of Law by Brandon Sanderson, in order to get myself up to speed to read the second one for the awards. So I will be picking this one up as my second chance to the author. Next challenge is to read a debut author whose debut book came out either in 2015 or 2016, and I am going to be picking up And Again by Jessica Chiarella. This has come very highly recommended from Joss from Scribbles Reads and I'm really excited to get to it. It was in one of my recent hauls. A lot of you said how interested and excited you were about hearing my thoughts on it, so I thought why not read it this week. It's a debut novel and so this is going to fit that challenge. I don't think the next thing I've chosen is a cheat, but the next challenge, challenge 5, is to pick a book that is written by more than one author, and I'm going to be picking up my McSweeney's issue 28, which is lots of short stories, a compilation of short stories and various different bits of writing, all packed into a beautiful set of books. So I'm going to be reading that for that challenge. And the final challenge is to read a book by an author that is from a different continent than you, and so I'm going to be picking up my BookTuber recommends for this month, which is Shadowfell by Juliette Marillier. Juliette Marillier hails from New Zealand, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, from New Zealand, and she now lives in Western Australia, 2 places that are different continents to where I'm from and where I live, so she's going to fulfill that challenge. I'm really excited to get involved in this. I'm loving a good readathon at the moment. It's really pushing me to sit down and read. I think that's what I like. It focuses me. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll watch something on Netflix, or oh, I'll do something else, and this makes me think, nope, I'm going to sit down and read those books, and it's just really motivating me to read, and I love it. So I look forward to hearing if any of you are getting involved in this. I think it's a really great idea for a readathon. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's TBRs come up. As always, I will link down below also Joanna's announcement video for the readathon, which also includes her TBR, which I always love watching other people's TBRs. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts on these books and what you'll be reading if you're taking part. Okay, that's it from me. Bye for now, BookTube.